There's our pipe load. Here we go, we'll set this one over here. I just run that trailer on back to the yard and unhook it and come on back. All right, now we're gonna lead Brandon up here to our turnaround spot. He ain't never been up here, so we're gonna make life easy on him. It's always kind of unnerving as a truck driver when you're going somewhere you're not familiar with and you don't know where you're going to be able to turn around. So just make life easy on him and us too. We're going to lead him on up the way here, get him turned around. Yeah, he got turned around. Now then, you ready, Sally?
What if a bird just came flying down here?
Off subject, but it'll work. All right, so Brandon is now going to take the trailer, drop it off at the yard, giving us room to work. Looks like his pigtail's loose, I think. So I'll call him and let him know that, and we'll go back to the house and wait on him. All right, well, in true Todd fashion, I forgot all about one little job this morning. So I'm sending Brandon to get us 8 tons of road bond. I'm gonna go get the tractor, and luckily it's really close to where we're working at on that little job. It really won't take me but about an hour to do it. So this is where having an extra hand comes in really handy, and we'll be able to knock this little job out real quick, and then we'll go back over and knock that culvert job out. I'm thrilled. I just told him I was in a hurry, had to run to town to cut me a ditch line, and that's what he did. And apparently that's the first one he's done, and I think it looks fantastic. All right, here we are. Brandon's getting his first scoops of experience in with this excavator. He's doing a good job. We're just gonna let him learn at his pace. He's got his line drawn right there. He knows just to follow that line and take his time and learn. You can't rush somebody when they're learning a new machine. Okay, so I am figuring out very quickly why people have employees. I've got Brandon set up. He's going to finish digging the trench in to install that 15-inch culvert pipe. It was low on fuel, so I am able to just jump in Rambo here, the Ram, go fill up the transfer tank, and then while he's still working, I can go get fuel, and like later on today and just about every day since I've had him working with me, I've been able to go and do quotes while he works. He went and did a bush hogging job the other day, totally solo. He loaded the truck, went down there, and all he'd done bush hogging so far was our yard. And he went, he was successful, the customer bragged on him. I am very pleased. I'm pleased with him as a person. He's a good person. He doesn't use a lot of profanity at all. Actually, I don't know if I've ever heard him cuss. I know I have more. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but he's just a really nice person. He's polite, he's respectful, even though he's the same age as me. And I look forward to making this a great job for him. I'm going to make sure that he's cared about. Me and Kelly are both. We've worked around corporate America, and we know what it's like to feel like we were just numbers, and that's not what we want for him and his family. We want it to be a family business and to stay that way, even though we're not family by blood. So, not to get off on that tangent, I'm going to go get some diesel fuel, and we're going to come back, get that machine fueled up, and install a 15-inch culvert pipe for his first time. It's going to be fun. All right, let's see how Mr. Brandon is doing here. Oh yes, that looks good. That'll be perfect, I think. He's got a good smooth bottom. Oh yeah, that'll be good. Well, it started to blow up a heck of a rain, and I was afraid that we weren't going to get our trench dug in. We were going to end up with a muddy mess, so I had Brandon let me jump on the excavator, but he did a really good job here. Got the trench just a little too deep, but I told him I wanted a foot of cover, and he got that right, but I didn't notice that the sides were going to be too low to drain, so partially my fault. I didn't get it right. So in this case, what we had to do is I had to take this material, fill in the trench a little bit, and we're just going to have to add road bond to give us that foot of cover we need. All right, I just gave him the go ahead to raise his bed up. Now I'm letting him do as much as I can, because that's the only way to learn. You know, it's really easy to get impatient with somebody who's learning and just want to jump on every time and do it for them to speed things up. But part of making him more valuable and being able to pay him more in the future is him being worth more. Him and telling me to watch out. What? Gotta have my little girl looking out for me. So this is 8 tons of road bond that we're gonna fill around this pipe with. It got a little bit damp, so it must have really rained at our house right next door, but now the sun's coming out, so it's gonna end up hopefully being a beautiful evening to finish this up. Brandon's doing a great job. He's learning really fast. He's run dump trucks before. He comes from a background of logging and tree work. He was a climber like me, so he knows responsibility and how to be careful. So I'm gonna go over with him how to pull this road bond in and pack it a little bit as he goes. we're doing is just letting Brandon think for himself. Get that glare out. He's cut that ditch line really well with the tractor, but there's some uneven spots, and with this being a track machine, it'll go glide along a straight plane, and with that blade he'll be able to cut them high spots out. So let's watch. We're gonna watch him cut this edge in. He's run a bulldozer before, and it shows. He knows how to push some dirt. Look at that. He's doing a good job, ain't he? What do you think? Everybody loves him, man.
Especially the viewers.
Watch where you're stepping. Oh yeah, the viewers love you, you cutie patootie. Alright, let's back up and let him do his thing. Look how smooth he cut that. And this is like one of his first times on an excavator too. He's doing a great job, isn't he?
Yeah.
So let's show him the culvert we got put in. He's going to end up cutting this to where it flows. We'll line this with riprap so it don't just cave in. And this ditch line is just going to run all the way out to the road. It's going to be a beautiful day to finish out, huh? Having an employee is going to be the best thing ever. I've talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people are like, it's the worst or the best thing you've ever done, but this guy, I think, is going to really work out. I love that he's pushed dirt. He's got the idea. If that thing had a 6-way blade, he'd really level it out. So we're just gonna kick back, and I'm gonna let myself relax. I've been doing this stuff by myself for 10 years, all by myself. So I'm just gonna let him do his thing. All right, so our man got this side right here grayed out good. Now he's just pulling the box along. It's collecting material just like it's supposed to. I love watching that material roll under. And just like I told him, you know, you take it slow, but once you get good at this, the faster you drive dragging that box, the smoother it'll cut the road. Man, I love this stuff. Nothing better. Now I'm having him use the float control to let the loader do a final smoothing. It does a really good job. If there's any high spots it comes to, that back edge will grab them and smooth it out. As you can see, it does a really nice job. This is his first day doing this, and he is doing an excellent job. I'm thrilled. Our production is going to be awesome. He's going to be doing most of the work. I'm going to be doing quotes, which is one of my least favorite jobs, but it's necessary evil if you want to grow. That's awesome. The motor for the win. Grading driveways. Perfecto. The new helper's first tailgate spread. Let's see how it goes. Spread out a little more. So I'd say run on down to the quarry and grab us another load, and I'll touch this up. Unless you're needing to head to the house. Nope, not yet. Yeah, I'd say go ahead and tighten the links up one link, or next time you go back. for anybody's tailgate. When that stuff is damp like it is after that little bit of rain we got, that's phenomenal. He did a great job. I told him with it wet like that to thin it out a little bit, just speed up. Don't tighten your link up, because with that material being damp like it is, if he tightens his link up, there's a good chance it'll get hung up in the tailgate. So I'm gonna leave it up to him. I told him both ways to fix it. Speed up or tighten it up a link. We'll let him learn from experience. This hump right here is the result of being going too slow when he opened the tailgate. So that's okay, it's easy to fix. We got the tractor here. I'm gonna touch this up, and he's going to give us another load, which is just speeding things up tremendously. It's going to make our production go through the roof. So let me just get this touched up, and we'll wait on the next load. I can't believe I just did that. I totally blew that segment. He aced that spread, and I had the camera set on time warp like a fool. He aced it, absolutely aced it. He actually went a little bit too fast at the end, but that's part of it. It spread it out a little bit thinner than what we needed, but it's still an awesome job. It's gonna be totally functional. This section of the road is done. I've had a great time teaching him. Emma's having a great time too. And that's what it's about. We're enjoying our work. We're doing good work and taking care of our customers. So thank you guys for watching this little bit of a video clip of training my first employee. And there's going to be a whole lot more videos of employee training to come, but not too many, because this guy's catching on fast. He knows. He's just picking up really quick, and I'm very pleased with it, and our family business is going to do well because of it. You guys have a great day. I know I am. All right, so I said I was just finished yesterday, but I ended up having a couple of finishing touches and decided to share that with you guys too. We just lined the end of this pipe with riprap just to kind of displace some water and also make it look a little bit better too. Pretty easy, not that labor intensive. Line this side. I like doing especially the head wall, the entrance side of a pipe, just because when you first do a bunch of work like this, there's always some loose sediment. So this gives that sediment something to get trapped in instead of inside your pipe. So this driveway turned out really nice. I'm happy with it. Thanks for joining me yet again on this super short little segment. If you guys like learning about excavation and grading on a smaller scale, hit the subscribe button and join us on the next video. We love you guys. Peace.